Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's unofficial Marvel Cinematic Universe live online pub quiz. How are you all doing? How's your Wednesday? We're almost there. We're almost to the end of this awful lockdown. We're getting to the end. You're going to be able to go to the pubs very, very soon. But for now, we're here to give you as closest to a pub quiz experience as possible, as we can do online. My name is Josh. I will be our quiz host tonight. We have done a Marvel Cinematic Universe quiz a few times now here at QuizWhip. I think this might be our fourth or fifth. So we've done this a few times now. I'm sure there's going to be people who are returning. I'm sure we're going to have loads of newcomers as well. Completely new questions, so if you have played before, no worries at all. There's new questions, so you'll still be able to test yourself just as you did last time. We are going to kick off the quiz in about 15 minutes. So we're going to kick off the quiz at 1:45. So you have got about 15 minutes just to relax, grab yourselves a drink, have a quick loo break if you need it. And that's there to give you enough time to let us know if you are having any issues joining the platform and things like that. First thing we would love for you to do is follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhip HQ. Any tweets, any Instagram stories, any of that good stuff would be very much appreciated. Share your scores, share how you're doing, share how much fun you're having, or if you're not having fun, let us know as well. If you are having any problems tonight during gameplay, if you can't get on the platform, or if you're having any issues, Facebook is your best bet to be able to give us a chance to help you. You can message us on other things, but Facebook is the quickest way that we can help you. We want to make sure that we give you the quickest help as possible. So if you can't find your unique player ID or anything like that, give us a message on Facebook. If you're watching this, you've already found a link to the live stream. If you've bought a ticket, you have been sent an email with a link to the quiz portal, a link to this live stream, and your unique player ID. All of the instructions on how to play is in the email too, but I will be explaining these again for you before we start. I'll share the game code with you as well, which you'll need in a sec. But before I do that, I just want to remind you all that if you are playing with other people across different households, I know some people will have, a WhatsApp chat going on, or you've got a Zoom call going on just to discuss answers. If you are doing that, make sure that only one person is submitting your team's answers. Only one player can use your unique player ID. We're also giving out some special achievements for the best team names, so I'm looking forward to hearing some good Marvel-themed team names. You never disappoint me. I always have a great time when I have some good themed team names. So there's no exception here. I've got high expectations for some good Marvel team names. So go to the quiz portal, either on your laptop or your mobile, whatever you think is going to be easiest for you. Enter the game code for this quiz, because I know some of you in the chat are getting very impatient already. The game code for this quiz is Infinity. Enter your unique player ID, then give us a fun team name, and then just wait to be accepted. Hopefully you'll start coming in very quickly. I'm hoping. Oh, no. It might not be working for you just yet, so let's just fix that for you. That's an easy fix. Oh. Okay, so wait for it to start, and it hasn't. You seem to be frozen for us. Give the YouTube live stream a refresh if it's frozen for you. We are just having a very brief issue with the game codes, so just give us a second, and we will get that fixed. It's going to be very easy. It's a great start. I've not even had any of my wine yet, and we're already having just some teething problems. So give us one quick second. Let me know in the YouTube live chat how you're doing. How's your Wednesday been? I'm looking forward to some good Marvel team names. So when you have joined, let us know in the chat what your team names are, because I'm super excited to see what they are. Okay, you should be able to join now. If it wasn't working previously, just give it a refresh and then try again, and you should be in. There we go. We're getting some good team names now. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? We've got Black Panthers, Waspman and the Ant, the Avengers 3000, Groot of All Evil, Stark's newest recruit. We've got a friend from work. We've got the Trash Pandas. We've got Shawarma Forever. Loving it. You haven't disappointed me so far. Okay, let's talk about the quiz, shall we? We've got 5 rounds tonight. We're going to kick it off with a practice round, first of all. You're not going to win any points in the practice round. It's just there to get you used to how to play, really, and get you warmed up. Then the rounds are, round 1 is heroes, a bit of the general knowledge just about your favourite Marvel heroes. And then we've got a round for each of the phases. So we've got a round for phase 1, a round for phase 2, then we'll have a break, then we'll have a round for phase 3, and then the last round is our picture round, and it is Who Is This? We're going to show you a picture of a character from the Marvel films. All you have to do is figure out who it is. Sounds easy, but there might be a twist in there somewhere. But I'll explain how that works when we get into that round. How it works is I'm going to read the question aloud on the live stream, and then it will appear on your screen. There is an actual 4-second lag with any kind of live stream, so I will read the question twice on my end before sending it to you, which should mean that once I have read the question once, that's when it should appear on your screen. If you think that you've got a bit of a longer lag than 4 seconds, I'd recommend giving your YouTube a refresh, because it may have just been that your internet has conked out a little bit and the live stream has stuttered and you're a bit behind. So we don't want that. We want to make sure that you have a good experience. So if you find that the lag is a bit longer, give the YouTube platform a refresh. You will have 20 seconds to submit an answer. You can change your answer as many times as you like before the timer is up, but it is your last answer that is the only one that is scored. You will receive 20 points for every correct answer, but you will receive bonus points the faster you submit an answer, and you'll get bonus points for having a streak as well. So how the speed bonuses work is the fastest player to submit a correct answer will receive 20 additional bonus points. The second fastest will receive 19, and so on and so on. So time is of the essence. Some of these questions you can't be Googling, otherwise you'll miss out on the all-important speed bonuses. However, we know that some of you might not have great internet and you might be a bit slower than some, which means that you can also earn more points for having a streak in a round. So for every 3 questions you answer correctly in a row in each round, you will get 20 bonus points as well. Let's talk about what you win if you do well today as well. So the winner of the quiz overall will win a £20 gift voucher of their choice, along with a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. However, as I just mentioned, we know that some of you might not have great internet. You might be playing on your phone, your server or whatever might not be brilliant. So we always have random leaderboard position prizes as well. And if you come in this random leaderboard position, at the end of the game, you will also win something as well. So the random positions today are 5th, 10th, and 20th. They're a bit higher than they usually are. So this means that you really do have to get as many right as you can. And if you come in any of these positions, you will win a £10 gift voucher and a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. So even if you encounter any problems tonight, you might still just win something. If there is a joint winner for any of those, the final winner will be the one with the most bonuses. Let's talk about some kind of technical things just to make sure that you all know what's going on as well. Make sure you have as reliable an internet connection as possible. I've mentioned this a few times already. We always have some kind of complaints because we know it's always going to be an issue with the virtual quiz. Make sure you're on your Wi-Fi or your 4G, whatever you think is going to work best for you. But that's the one thing that we can't really help with too much. So make sure you try your best at having a reliable internet connection. Once you've joined the quiz, please don't close the browser or leave the quiz in any way. You can rejoin us, but it may just mean that you miss out on a few questions whilst you're reconnecting. And obviously we don't want that because it means that you miss out on some points. And we are aware of some glitches with how points might show up for you. So if that happens, maybe give the platform a refresh in between rounds and it should fix itself. But if it doesn't, don't worry. You will still be earning points and they will be calculated on our system. We are just having some glitches for it showing up for you. So we are calculating them all. Your points will be scored. Don't you worry. Let's talk about some fun extra things that QuizWhip brings to the table. Because I know that a few of you have brought experience from other online quiz people out there, and you've played a few Marvel quizzes already. So obviously tonight is a standalone quiz. You will earn some nice points and you'll win some prizes. However, QuizWhip also has quiz houses. Now there are 5 houses, and you have all been randomly assigned to one of these 5 houses. We have Pink Flamingo, Yellow Python, Green Mantis, Blue Dolphin, and Purple Dragon. And throughout all of our quizzes, whilst you earn points for yourself, you will also be earning points for your house. As you can see at the moment, Yellow Python is in the lead, and they have been in the lead for a very, very, very long time. So we'll see if anything changes tonight. But as long as you earn points for yourself, you will also be earning points for your house. And at the end of every month, everyone in the highest scoring house will be put into a random draw, and you'll win some nice extra prizes as well. So we have got some QuizWhip t-shirts, some free tickets to future quizzes, and some Amazon gift vouchers, a bunch of other goodies that you can win if your house does well. So you're not just playing for yourself, you're playing for your house. So bear that in mind as you play. Yellow Python has been in the lead for a very long time, but the lead is narrowing. Blue Dolphin and Pink Flamingo are up there. Purple Dragon, Green Mantis, keep kind of shifting around at the bottom, so anything can change. We will see if tonight's the night where another team hits the top spot. We will see. Okay, that's all my spiel over and done with. We've got about a few more minutes before we are going to kick off the quiz, so you've still got a bit of time to let us know on Facebook if you are having any issues. If you can't find your unique player ID or anything like that, give us a message on Facebook, and that's where we will be able to help you. And I'll finally take a sip of my wine. Very nice. Is anyone else on a pub quiz? Pub quiz beverage tonight? This is where we try and emulate like you're in a real pub. The quiz host has got a drink. You might get a bit drunk throughout it, but that's all part of the fun, right? I'm on the red wine tonight. For those of you who have played a few quizzes, you might have known recently that I've been a bit turned off by the wine, and I've been on the gin or anything like that. So tonight I'm on the wine. I'm back on it. Nick, what time does it finish? The quiz tonight will finish at 9 o'clock, so just over an hour's time, an hour and 15 minutes time, really. We will be having a break halfway through the quiz, so if you are feeling like you need the toilet or whatever, we will be having a break halfway through. Let's have a look at some more team names, shall we? We're going to kick off the quiz in about 2 minutes, but before we do that, let's have some good team names, shall we? We have got Drax's Nipple Balm, we have got Laura and the Winter Soldier, we've got Narvis, I Accept Your Surrender, Spider Monkeys, I Am Groot is the answer, it was Tony Stank all along. We've got How Many Quizzes Do We Win? Just one. The Bifrosties, The Winter's Children, Korg's Army, Wonder Woman, X-Force, some good team names. Grace is on the cider, Christian's on the hardcore Red Bull. Nothing wrong with a Red Bull. Nothing wrong with a Red Bull. Megan's also got a glass of white wine. Very nice, very respectable. Ella's just given blood, so it's on the hot chocolate, non-alcoholic pub night. Woo. There's nothing wrong with a hot chocolate or a cup of tea or whatever you need, especially if you've given blood. Kudos to you. Okay, about a minute before we're going to kick it off, but we are going to kick off with a practice round first of all. We always kick it off with a practice round just to get you used to how the platform works, because it may have been a platform that none of you have used before, and just to get your quiz juices flowing, just to get you in the spirit of the quiz. Okay, we're almost there. We just want to make sure that we give some people enough time to give us a shout on Facebook if they are having any issues. Sometimes our emails do fall in spam or junk, and we want to make sure that we can help people who are struggling to find it. But it looks like we've had very minimal issues today, which is a brilliant start. So we are going to kick off the quiz in just a mo with a practice round. Now, the practice round is 3 questions. They're dead easy. I'm sure you're going to get every single one right. You're not going to earn any points for the practice round, but you're not going to lose any points either. Like I've said a few times, the practice round just exists to get you used to how the platform works. How our multiple choice questions work, how the image questions work, etc., etc. So the practice round is here just to get you, answer any questions you might have about, how's the image going to pop up, how's the question going to pop up, all of that good stuff. The Dalek has returned again. Why does this keep happening? I really have no idea why it keeps happening. This is such a mess. I hate when this happens. Let's try this again, shall we? Deary me. Are you right to go on the Styrian left to hear me? Okie doke. Am I back yet? Am I still a roboty? I am going to read the questions out on the live stream here, but they will also show up on the live stream and on your device. So you'll see how it works in the practice round, which we will still crackle it. What is going on? Okay, we will be just 1 sec. Oh, and now I'm a ghost. This is wonderful, isn't it? What a great start. This is why we give us enough time to kick it off. There we go. I'm back now. Am I sounding okay? Am I back? Sound is good. Now you're a ghost. Okay, so it looks like I'm okay now. Looks like I'm back. You can see me properly. I'm not a ghost. I'm not a Dalek. Genuinely have no idea what that happens. All of a sudden, the mic decides to cut out, and then I have to turn it off and on again. Just kick it and turn it off and on again. Okay, no, we've sorted that out. Hopefully that's the only issue we have. We are going to kick off the practice round. We've held you here long enough. We are going to kick it off. The practice round, like I said, is 3 questions. It's dead easy. Let's get it over and done with. Let's kick off the quiz. Let's have some fun. Let's start earning some points. Let's go for it. Question number 1 in the practice round. What is Tony Stark's superhero alter ego? Is it Iron Man, Tin Man, Copper Man, or Bronze Man? What is Tony Stark's superhero alter ego? Iron Man, Tin Man, Copper Man, or Bronze Man? I'm hoping that every single one of you gets this right, because, it's very, very simple. What is Tony Stark's superhero alter ego? Iron Man, Tin Man, Copper Man, or Bronze Man? Like I've said, you don't earn any points here, but you also don't lose any either. Okay, your time is up for that question. The correct answer is, of course, Iron Man. So if that was an actual question, I think the majority of it would have earned some points there. Next question in the practice round. What colour is Bruce Banner's rage-fueled alter ego Hulk? Is it black, blue, red, or green? What colour is Bruce Banner's rage-fueled alter ego Hulk? Black, blue, red, or green? What colour is the Hulk? Again, very, very simple and straightforward. We're just here to get your Marvel quiz juices flowing. And then we are going to kick off the first round, where you can start actually earning some points in just a second. But for now, what colour is Bruce Banner's rage-fueled alter ego Hulk? Your time is up. The correct answer would, of course, have been green. And the vast majority of you got that one right, so well done. And the last question in the practice round is a picture question. I'm going to show you a picture, and what you need to do is tell me the first letter of this character's real name. So we are looking for the first letter of their real name. So for example, if it is Iron Man, you would put T for Tony Stark. You wouldn't write out Tony Stark, you would just put T. So what we're looking for is the first letter of this character's real name. Who is this? What is their real name? And what is the first letter in their name? We always have some people who don't quite read the question and decide to type out the whole name, which is not what we're looking for. We are just looking for the first letter of their real name. But it looks like the vast majority of you have got it so far. Which makes me a bit more relaxed that you're all going to be very good quiz players. Your time is up. The correct answer would have been S for Steve Rogers. So S for Steve. Okay, though. Should we start actually earning some points now? Should we turn up the difficulty just a tad and start earning some proper points and getting you on the leaderboard? Question number 1 in round 1. Round 1 is all about heroes, so it's a bit of general knowledge just about all of the Avengers. Each one will have their own nice question about them. Bit of a general knowledge, really. Let's kick it off. Let's jump into it. Question number 1. The first chance to get as many points as you can. Question number 1. Whilst on the run in Brazil, what language did Bruce Banner learn by watching TV? Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, or French? Whilst on the run in Brazil, what language did Bruce Banner learn by watching TV? Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, or French? What language did Bruce Banner learn by watching TV whilst on the run in Brazil? We're easing you in. I think this should be an easy question, but we'll see how you do. Whilst on the run in Brazil, what language did Bruce Banner learn by watching TV? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Portuguese. 90% of you got that one right, so a nice easy one to get started. Well done to Macbeth, Get Help, I Am Groot is the answer, a low-key Marvel reference, Live in La Vida Loki, and The Incredible Sulk, if we don't win. You all got that one right, so well done. Next question. Which city does the Battle of New York remind Black Widow of? Prague, Athens, Berlin, or Budapest? Which city does the Battle of New York remind Black Widow of? Prague, Athens, Berlin, or Budapest? Obviously remembers it very differently to Hawkeye, but which city does the Battle of New York remind Black Widow of? Prague, Athens, Berlin, or Budapest? Few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer is, of course, Budapest. 95% if you got that one right, another easy one. Well done again to Macbeth, Drax's nipple balm, I am inevitable, it's been Agatha all along, and we are also Groot. You all got that one right. Next question. Peter Parker managed to save Doctor Strange from Ebony Maw by being inspired by which film? Jaws, The Sixth Sense, Aliens, or The Terminator? Peter Parker managed to save Doctor Strange from Ebony Maw by being inspired by which film? Jaws, The Sixth Sense, Aliens, or The Terminator? With a lisp, the Sixth Sense is very hard to say. I had to pause before I said the answer. That's no indication that that might be the answer, but it's very hard for me to say this question. Peter Parker managed to save Doctor Strange from Ebony Maw by being inspired by which film? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Aliens. 89% if you got that one right. Another easy one for some of you. Who got it right? Friend of Point Break. The Stark Nakeds. Quiz Evans. No wrong answers. And I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. How long was Scott Lang imprisoned at San Quentin State Prison? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years? How long was Scott Lang imprisoned at San Quentin State Prison? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years? Our score isn't showing any points. I did mention at the beginning we are aware of a bit of a glitch, which means that some users aren't seeing their true scores. But don't worry, all of your scores are being calculated and they are being sent. But there is a bit of a glitch for some people, which means that it's not showing up for them. Give it a refresh in between rounds and it should catch up with itself. But I promise you, we are getting your answers. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer is 3 years. He's in San Quentin State Prison for 3 years. 37% if you got that one right, so a bit of a trickier one. But Macbeth, you got it right. Thick Daddy Thanos, you got it right. How many quizzes do we win? Just one. And now this, you all got that one right. Well done. Next question, another easy one. This might be our first 100% question of the night, we'll see. With which weapon is Hawkeye most proficient? Sword, bow and arrow, hatchet, or machete? With which weapon is Hawkeye most proficient? Sword, bow and arrow, hatchet, or machete? With which weapon is Hawkeye most proficient? This is an easy one, surely. We'll see how you all do, though. With which weapon is Hawkeye most proficient? Sword, bow and arrow, hatchet, or machete? Your time is up. The correct answer is bow and arrow. And it is. It's our first 100% question of the night. Well done to everyone. Round of applause. Everyone got that one right. Get help. It's been Agatha all along. 2 girls, 1 Thanos. Malcolm and the Vintage Folder. Meldrum Marbles. And their Starkers. You all got that one right. So great job. Next question. What is the name of T'Challa's mother? Is it Ramonda, Raina, Renata, or Roxana? What is the name of T'Challa's mother? Ramonda, Raina, Renata, or Roxana? What is the name of T'Challa's mother? Queen Mother to T'Challa, Queen Mother of Wakanda. What is her name? Is it Ramonda, Raina, Renata, or Roxana? And your time is up. The correct answer there is Ramonda. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but Ramonda, that's the correct answer. 46% if you got that one right, so another maybe tricky one for some of you. But I am Groot is the answer. You're the fastest, well done. But who else got it right? A friend from work, Thor, but not complaining, Winter Witch, who the hell is Bucky, and we've got orange slices. You all got that one right. Next question. Another easy one, I think, but we will see. What is the name of Tony Stark's daughter with Pepper Potts? Mackenzie, Morgan, Maggie, or Madison? What is the name of Tony Stark's daughter with Pepper Potts? Mackenzie, Morgan, Maggie, or Madison? What's the name of Tony Stark's daughter with Pepper Potts? Mackenzie, Morgan, Maggie, or Madison? I'm loving your nice Instagram stories, shout outs. Thank you, the Vickeries, Robin and M. Thank you very much. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer is Morgan. Morgan is the correct answer. Another easy one. 93% of you got that one right. Let's give some different shout-outs, shall we? Iron Man is the best 3000. The Night Monkeys, Lady Marvel, I Drink Tea, Darling, Web Slingers, Marvel Masters, and Stucky on the answer. You all got that one right. Next question. In which US state did Thor end up when banished to Earth by Odin? Arizona, Nevada, Texas, or New Mexico? In which US state did Thor end up when banished to Earth by Odin? Arizona, Nevada, Texas, or New Mexico? Don't know why I like saying New Mexico like that. New Mexico. But is it Arizona, Nevada, Texas, or New Mexico? Where does Thor end up after being banished to Earth by Odin? Your time is up. The correct answer is New Mexico. He ends up in New Mexico. 79% if you got that one right, so another fairly easy one. So this might come down to the streaks and the speed. We'll see how the rest of the rounds go. Living La Vida Loki, quiz whiplash. How many quizzes do we win? Just one. Another quiz, another Doog. Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. You all got that one right. Well done. That's a bit of a tongue twister, that one. Next question. What branch of the US military was Carol Danvers a member of? The Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, or the Army? What branch of the US military was Carol Danvers a member of? The Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, or the Army? And Theo, it sounds like you're having some issues with some questions showing up. I recommend giving the platform a refresh. It may just be that maybe your internet isn't great and it's missing a few of the questions out. So give it a refresh and it should work itself out. What branch of the US military was Carol Danvers a member of? Your time is up. The correct answer is the Air Force. Oh, that was an easy one. 97% if you got that one right. Fat Thor, you got it right. Age of Dongtron, you got it right. Point Break, Why is Gamora? Asgardians of the Galaxy, the Odinsons, and Who the Hell is Bucky? You all got that one right. Well done. Next question. What type of latent magic can Scarlet Witch harness as part of her powers? Is it Eldritch magic, Asgardian magic, Chaos magic, or Dark Dimension magic? What type of latent magic can Scarlet Witch harness as part of her powers? Eldritch, Asgardian, Chaos, or Dark Dimension magic? I was hoping that before joining the quiz, I could have binge-watched WandaVision. I'm one of the few Marvel fans who have not watched WandaVision yet. I feel very ashamed. I'm not very worthy to host a quiz. But is everyone else liking it? I've heard very good reviews, so I do need to get around to watching it. But the correct answer to that question is Chaos Magic. 85% of you got that one right, so, decent for some of you. Who got it right? Ale Hydra, Bifrosties, Black Panthers, Wonder Quizzion, My Dad's Fat Like Thor, The Fantastic Two, Asgardians of the Galaxy, and Thor But Not Complaining. You all got that one right. That is the end of round one. How did you do? Was that easier than you thought it was going to be? Was it harder? I think that is the easiest round, I will say that. So it does get harder from here, I think. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, how our leaderboard announcements work is, at the end of every round, we're going to announce the top 5 teams for that round only. It's not going to be until the end of the quiz when you know what the full leaderboard looks like. But feel free to share scores in the chat if you feel comfortable doing that to see where other people are. But for now, we're just going to announce the top 5 teams for each round. So for round 1, the top 5 teams are as follows. In 5th place, we have a low-key Marvel reference. In 4th place, we have MVC2 Iron Man Infinite Combo. In 3rd place, we have I Am Inevitable. In 2nd place, we have It's Been Agatha All Along. And in 1st place, for that round only, we have Macbeth. Well done if you got in the top 5 teams there. There's a lot of teams who got every single question right, and it's not in the top 5 because of the bonuses. So maybe that will even out as we go across the rest of the quiz, but don't worry, there's plenty more opportunities to get on that leaderboard. Let's move on to round 2. Now, round 2 is all about phase 1. So all of the original films from The Incredible Hulk all the way up to Marvel's The Avengers. So not many films in phase 1, which means that there's a few questions on each. Let's see how you all do. I think it's a bit harder than the first round, but you might disagree. Let's jump into it, shall we? Question number 1. First scene in Iron Man, what is Pepper Potts' real first name? Victoria, Vanessa, Virginia, Veronica. First scene in Iron Man, what is Pepper Potts' real first name? Victoria, Vanessa, Virginia, or Veronica? What is Pepper Potts' real first name? Is it Victoria, Vanessa, Virginia, or Veronica? Moving on to initially I didn't think much of WandaVision, but after episode 3 I loved it. Tara's liking WandaVision, Grace is liking it. I'll need to get around to watching it. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer is Virginia Potts. 55% of you got that one right. I thought it was going to be a bit easier than that, but I did say the round gets harder. Well done to Peggy is Queen, Guardians of the Galaxy Beavs. Low-key not sure what we're doing here. MVC2, Iron Man Infinite Combo, and Live and La Vida Loki. You all answered pretty quick, so well done. Next question. At which fictional university does Betty Ross work in the film The Incredible Hulk? Is it Darton University, Worth University, Culver University, or Ratton University? At which fictional university does Betty Ross work in the film The Incredible Hulk? Is it Darton, Worth, Culver, or Ratton? Where does Betty Ross work in The Incredible Hulk? Is it Darton, Worth, Culver, or Ratton? I've almost finished my first glass of wine. It's not as good as it usually is. I think the wine might be off. But I'm going to drink it anyway. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer is Culver University. 53% of you got that one right. Another maybe hard one for some of you. Get Help, you were the fastest. Well done. But also well done too. Marvel Maniacs, Black Panthers, The Star-Spangled Fan with a Plan, Age of Donctron, Wonder Quizzing, and Team 4. Well done to you. Next question. In Iron Man 2, Tony Stark is suffering from poisoning from which element? Chromium, polonium, titanium, or palladium? In Iron Man 2, Tony Stark is suffering from poisoning from which element? Chromium, polonium, titanium, or palladium? It's a lot of iums. Sounds as if I'm singing a song. Chromium, polonium, titanium, palladium. Thank you very much for whoever else is giving us some nice shout outs on Instagram. Abby, whoever is in your Instagram, looks very, very intensely focused on the quiz. I like it. The correct answer there is palladium. Palladium is what Tony Stark is suffering from. Macbeth, Iron Fist of Pure Emotion, Live in La Vida Loki, Get Help, Kicking Names and Taking Ass. You all got that one right. Well done to you. Next question. In Thor, Odin falls into a state of deep sleep called what? Odin sleep, Asgard sleep, Frost sleep, or Realm sleep? In Thor, Odin falls into a state of deep sleep called what? Odin sleep, Asgard sleep, Frost sleep, or Realm sleep? What is the name of the state of deep sleep that Odin falls into? Odin sleep, Asgard sleep, Frost sleep, or Realm sleep? And your time is up. The correct answer there is Odin sleep. Odin sleep is what the state of deep sleep is called. 67% if you got that one right. I told you, this round is where it gets a bit trickier. Who got it right? Don't call me Shuri. It's been Agatha all along. I am Groot is the answer. Spoiler alert, everyone dies. Team Thor. And Peter Parker picked a pack of pickled pepper pots. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. Which of these characters is not a member of Thor's team, the Warriors 3? Hogun, Volstagg, Fandral, or Laufey? I'm definitely pronouncing some of those wrong. Which of these characters is not a member of Thor's team, the Warriors 3? Hogun, Volstagg, Fandral, or Laufey? I'm definitely pronouncing some of those wrong. I promise you, I am a proper Marvel fan. I have watched them. Which of these characters is not a member of Thor's team, the Warriors 3? And your time is up. The correct answer there is Laufey. Laufey? Laufey. He is the big Frost King, I believe. 77% of you got that one right, so maybe an easy one there. Let's give some different shout-outs, shall we? Let's have a look. Vision Express, We Have a Hulk. Hashtag Bring Back Black Widow. Laura and the Winter Soldier. Friends of Korg. Peter Parker. And to challenge accepted. Well done. Next question. In Captain America, the First Avenger, when Steve is chasing a Hydra spy on the street of New York, what does he use as a makeshift shield? A manhole cover, a taxi cab door, a trash can lid, or a dinner plate? In Captain America, when Steve is chasing a Hydra spy on the street of New York, what does he use as a makeshift shield? A manhole cover, a taxi cab door, a trash can lid, or a dinner plate? That's a mouthful of a question, I tell you. Grace, giving us a shout on Twitter. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, a fair few of you giving us a shout on Twitter. No one ever does, which is why I never look there. But thank you very much, Daniel, Becky, and Grace. I'm liking it. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer is a taxi cab door. Taxi cab door is what he uses. 76% of you got that one right. Iron Fist of Pure Emotion, you're the fastest, well done, but let's give some more shout-outs to somebody else, shall we? The Gamorons, Comfortable Dumb, Low Kitty, Puny Kitty, and Spooderman, well done. You all got that one right. Next question. What is the name of Hydra's aircraft bomber from the film Captain America, the First Avenger? Valkyrie, Benatar, Sanctuary, or Blackbird? What is the name of Hydra's aircraft bomber from the film Captain America, the First Avenger? Valkyrie, Benatar, Sanctuary, or Blackbird? Kirsty, can you say happy birthday to Ryan for his 7th birthday? I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. Happy birthday, Ryan. Are you a big Marvel fan? Who is your favourite Avenger? What is the name of Hydra's aircraft bomber? Your time is up. The correct answer is Valkyrie. Valkyrie is the correct answer. 48% of you got that one right. Another tricky one for some of you. Let's have a look, shall we? Lubaloo in the Multiverse of Madness, The Little One, Loki winners, Morgthen 3000, Stucky in the answer, and Does Whatever an Iron Can. You all got that one right. Loving the names. Some great names tonight. Next question. We're in the Avengers. The film The Avengers begins during the activation of which artifact? The Tesseract, Stormbreaker, the Ether, or the Infinity Gauntlet? The film The Avengers begins during the activation of which artifact? The Tesseract, the Stormbreaker, the Ether, or the Infinity Gauntlet? I think this is an easier one, so maybe you can bring this back if you've been struggling a bit. Let's pour myself another glass, shall we? I do hate that you can hear the glug. It's just very embarrassing. I wish I could have a servant pour it for me, but no, he doesn't want to do that. Your time is up. The correct answer there is the Tesseract. I think that was an easy one. Ooh, 99% if you got that one right. I think that means only one of you got that one wrong. I'm sorry. I think that was an easier one. Let's give some more different shout-outs, shall we? I'm loving the names. We've got the Springfield Isotopes, Avengers Disassembled, Wakanda Nonsense, Noob Master 69, Agent Carter, and Hawkeye Know All the Answers. Well done, you all got that one right. Almost 100%. Next question. How many times does Hulk smash Loki against the floor in the film The Avengers just before calling him a puny god? Is it 3, 4, 5, or 6? How many times does Hulk smash Loki against the floor in the film The Avengers just before calling him a puny god? 3, 4, 5, or 6? Now this is a hard one. I'm not sure if any of you actually knows this off by heart. Can you picture the scene? How many times does Hulk smash Loki against the floor? We have to chuck in a question like this every now and again because otherwise everyone's going to be in first place. Captain America is his favourite. I'm warming to Captain America. I used to not like him very much, but after a rewatch, he might be one of my favourites too. The correct answer is 5. He smashes Loki against the floor 5 times. Oh, plenty more if you got that right than I thought it would. 47% of you did. Well done to Iron Fist of Pure Emotion, Kicking Names and Taking Ass, Peggy is Queen, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all, Get Help, Avengers Assembled, and Quiz Whiplash. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. Another hard one, I think, but apparently you're going to prove me wrong. Which suit does Iron Man wear in the final fight scene of the Avengers? Is it Mark 5, Mark 7, Mark 12, or Mark 17? Which suit does Iron Man wear in the final fight scene of the Avengers? Mark 5, Mark 7, Mark 12, or Mark 17? Moonhunter, I have to pretend to be Hulk to answer. I like the idea of you in your living room just pretending to smash. Maybe you grabbed a pillow to do it, I don't know. Which suit does Iron Man wear in the final fight scene of the Avengers? Your time is up. The correct answer is Mark 7. He wears Mark 7. 52% if you got that one right. You know, you proved me wrong. I thought less of you would get that right, but I'm not complaining. Cap Team America, Garlands of the Galaxy, The Fantastic Two, Stucky on the answer. America's Assets, Team Thor, and We Are Also Groot. You all got that one right. Some great names. That is the end of round 2. We've got phase 1 over and done with. We're just about to go into phase 2, but before we do that, let's give you the top 5 teams for that round only. It looks as if we've got some front runners, but we'll see how the rest of the quiz plays out. In 5th place for that round only, we had Team Thor. In 4th place for that round only, we had Kicking Names and Taking Ass. In 3rd place for that round only, we have It's Been Agatha All Along. In 2nd place for that round only, we have I Am Groot Is the Answer. And in 1st place for that round only, we have Macbeth. Well done again if you were in the top 5 teams there. There's a few teams that are kind of jumping between the two, but there's only 2 rounds. There's 3 more to go. And I promise you, the last round always changes the game. The last round is tests different areas of the brain, I like to say. So the last round might change it. And also bear in mind, there's 253 teams playing at the moment. So loads of teams. So even if you get on the top half of the leaderboard, that's an achievement in itself. All right, let's jump into round 3, shall we? Phase 2. I hope we all know which is what phase 2 is. It's from Iron Man 3 all the way through to... I'm scared to say it, just in case I'm wrong, so I'm not going to say that. Let me know in the chat if you know what the end of phase 2 is. I don't want to get it wrong and you all jump on me. But you'll see as we go. Question number 1 in round 3. What is the name of the local boy that Tony Stark befriends when he is stranded in Iron Man 3? Is it Harley, Riley, Marley, or Harvey? What is the name of the local boy that Tony Stark befriends when he is stranded in Iron Man 3? Is it Harley, Riley, Marley, or Harvey? See, this proves my point. Some of you in the chat are saying Age of Ultron. Some of you are saying Ant-Man. I think it is Ant-Man. I think this round does go to Ant-Man. So at least I feel a bit more secure that there's not even a general consensus in the chat. Theo, why haven't you said that name yet? There's loads of names. There's like 250 names. Let me know in the chat what your name is. I'll judge it for you, see if it's deserving of a shout out. The correct answer there is Harley. It's a unique name. Don't know many Harleys, but 75% you got that one right. So well done if you did. The Incredible Sulk if we don't win. Peter Porker, Puny Gods, Lieutenant Trouble, Spooderman, The Strangers, America's Assets, Starjammers, spoiler alert, everyone dies, and the Peter Tingles. Well done to you. Next question. Which of these realms do we not visit or see in Thor the Dark World? Vanaheim, Jotunheim, Svartalfheim, or Nidavellir? Which of these realms do we not visit in Thor the Dark World? Vanaheim, Jotunheim, Svartalfheim, or Nidavellir? That's a lot of... Again, I'm definitely not pronouncing some of those right. Vanaheim, Jotunheim, Svartalfheim, and Nidavellir. Which one do we not visit or see in Thor the Dark World? You probably won't shout our name out as we are awful. I'm sure you're doing better than you think, but we are Captain Ryan's Marvelous Marvels. I'm excited to see where you land. The correct answer there is Nidavellir. That's the one that we don't see. I do like saying Nidavellir. Nidavellir sounds like a fancy cocktail. Grootilicious. We've got orange slices. I accept your surrender. We've been falling for 30 minutes and Thor's horse. Well done. You all got that one right. We've got kids watching. I'll try not to shout any explicit names out. Next question. Which comedian makes a cameo in Thor the Dark World as Jane Foster's date? Simon Pegg, Russell Brand, Chris O'Dowd, or Ricky Gervais? Which comedian makes a cameo in Thor the Dark World as Jane Foster's date? Simon Pegg, Russell Brand, Chris O'Dowd, or Ricky Gervais? That last one is a made-up word. Nidavellir is not a made-up word. Which comedian makes a cameo in Thor the Dark World as Jane Foster's date? Simon Pegg, Russell Brand, Chris O'Dowd, or Ricky Gervais? Your time is up. The correct answer is Chris O'Dowd. Very funny, nice man. 82% of you got that one right, so definitely an easy one for some of you. Norman, he wants a sea bass. He does. The Night Monkeys, Ego is my dad. Thanos was right. As Guardians of the Galaxy, The Winner's Soldiers, New Master 69, and Da Super Kitties. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question, we're in Captain America now. In Captain America, The Winter Soldier, who kills Secretary Alexander Pierce by shooting them in the chest? Is it Nick Fury, Black Widow, Captain America, or The Winter Soldier? In Captain America, The Winter Soldier, who kills Secretary Pierce by shooting them in the chest? Nick Fury, Black Widow, Captain America, or The Winter Soldier? Yep, you are right. Scriber Spear and Dan Elwood, that I made up. You are completely right. Kirsty, none of the guesses are going my way. This is painful. Oh no. Who kills Secretary Alexander Pierce by shooting them in the chest? Your time is up. The correct answer is Nick Fury. Nick Fury shoots Secretary Pierce in the chest. 49% if you got that one right. Maybe another tricky one. Peggy is Queen, Wakanda Forever, Jammy Dodgers, Two Girls, One Thanos, We Have a Hulk, and Wasp, Man and the Ant. You got that one right. Well done. Next question. I think this is an easy one, but we'll see. What is the name of the prison where Star-Lord is held in Guardians of the Galaxy? Incinerator, Oven, Kiln, or Burn? What is the name of the prison where Star-Lord is held in Guardians of the Galaxy? Incinerator, Oven, Kiln, or Burn? Where is Star-Lord held? What is the name of the prison? Grace, I need to stop second-guessing my answers. See, are you playing on your own, or are you playing with other people? Because I always like to say that if you are playing on your own, you're at an advantage. Because if you're playing as a team, people talk you down, people argue over the answers, whereas if you're on your own, you can just go with what you want. The correct answer to that question was Kiln. I hope you all enjoyed my attempt at making up false answers for that question. 81% of you got that one right. That was an easy one, apparently. Thy Brain, Ian, Book is The Churchills, Loki Winners, Unicorn Meme Lords, Rabbit with a Ray Gun. You all got that one right. Well done. Next question. As seen in Guardians of the Galaxy, what colour eyes does Nebula have? Red, white, blue, or black? As seen in Guardians of the Galaxy, what colour eyes does Nebula have? Red, white, blue, or black? What colour eyes does Nebula have? Red, white, blue, or black? I guarantee some of you Googled an image just to make sure you were right. Your time's up though. The correct answer is black. She's got black eyes. 89% of you got that one right though. The fastest team there was I'm Not on My Cycle, Pepper. But who else got it right? I want to give some different shout-outs. Who haven't I said? I'm going to have to scroll a bit down to the bottom just to give some different shout-outs, I'm afraid. Girl Power, Alpine Barnes, no wrong answers. The Rampant Rockets, Wakanda Nonsense, Peter Parker, Stark's newest recruit, and Bing Bongs. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. What is the name of Hawkeye's wife as seen in Avengers Age of Ultron? Is it Lisa, Lily, Lydia, or Laura? What is the name of Hawkeye's wife as seen in Avengers Age of Ultron? Is it Lisa, Lily, Lydia, or Laura? Theo, 3 questions haven't showed up. Oh no, it sounds like you are not having a great time. In the break, I recommend giving our Facebook team a message just to see if we can help you. It may mean that you just have to refresh and they may just fix it. Hopefully that works for you. But if it doesn't, give us a message on Facebook and we'll try and help you. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer is Laura. Laura is the name of Hawkeye's wife. 89% if you got that one right. Very nice, very nice. I could do this all day. Mary Poppins, y'all. The Book Order, Hawk and the Summer Soldier, Web Slingers, The Strangers. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. We're back to Avengers, Age of Ultron. Still in Phase 2. As seen in Avengers, Age of Ultron, what is the name of the group of Iron Man armor suits created by Tony Stark, but ultimately used by Ultron? Is it the Iron Legion, the Iron Ranks, the Iron Battalion, or the Iron Army? As seen in Avengers Age of Ultron, what is the name of the group of Iron Man armor suits created by Tony Stark, but ultimately used by Ultron? Is it the Iron Legion, the Iron Ranks, the Iron Battalion, or the Iron Army? What would you call the group of Iron Man armor suits created by Stark? Few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer there is the Iron Legion. 97% if you got that one right. Another easy one. Well done to hashtag bring back Black Widow, a friend from work. You should have gone for the head. Quiz Evans, X-Force, and Macbeth. You all got that one right. Still in Avengers Age of Ultron. At the end of Avengers Age of Ultron, what does Thanos exclaim when he puts on his Infinity Gauntlet? I'll do it myself. This is a waste of time. Let's get this over with. Or they are all fools. At the end of Age of Ultron, what does Thanos say when he puts on his Infinity Gauntlet? I'll do it myself. This is a waste of time. Let's get this over with. Or they are all fools. What does Thanos say? Great. Josh, can you say happy birthday to my twin cousins, Chloe and Mackenzie? They are 9 today and are watching the quiz whilst I answer the questions. Well, happy birthday, Chloe and Mackenzie. How are you celebrating your birthday today? It's a bit rubbish that we're all inside, but hopefully you got to have a good day. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer is, I'll do it myself. I think the full line is fine, I'll do it myself. But I'll do it myself is the correct answer. 94% if you got that one right, so clearly that's a moment that's stuck in most of your brains. I think we have one more question left. We're Ant-Man, because Ant-Man is the end of Phase 2, as we've established. Which member of the Avengers does Ant-Man battle at the new Avengers facility in Ant-Man? Is it the Iron Patriot, Loki, Falcon, or Hawkeye? Which member of the Avengers does Ant-Man battle at the new Avengers facility in Ant-Man? Iron Patriot, Loki, Falcon, or Hawkeye? And then I believe we're done with Phase 2. We made it. Although there's a million films in Phase 3, so still got hours and hours of footage to go through in this quiz. Your time is up. The correct answer there is Falcon. Ant-Man was one of the very first Marvel films I saw. So I had no background to anything when I went to go see Ant-Man at the cinema. And then everyone was crazy at Falcon in there, and I had no idea who he was. It was a very strange experience. But then obviously I went back and watched them all. Falcon is the correct answer. 96% if you got that one right. Well done if you did. That's the end of round 3, Phase 2. Very confusing. Phase 2, round... Oh, yeah. So that's the end of Phase 2. We are going to take a short break in just a second. But before we do that, we are going to give you the top 5 teams for that round only. we are beginning to get some front runners. In 5th place, for that round only, we have It's Been Agatha All Along. In 4th place, for that round only, we have The Incredible Sulk, If We Don't Win. In 3rd place, for that round only, we have Kicking Names and Taking Ass. In 2nd place, we have Get Help. And in 1st place, for that round only, we have Macbeth. There's definitely one front runner, and a few of them are hovering around, so I don't know if they can swoop in at the end. We will see. We will see. We are going to take a break now. We're going to take a 10-minute break, so if you've been needing to pee, now the time where you can go. We're going to come back with round 4 at 20:37, so you have 10 minutes to go top up your drink, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Go have a toilet break, all of that good stuff. I know there's plenty of teams who are doing very, very well. A lot of teams who may even have every single question right, or at least very, very close to, and will not have landed in the top 5 teams yet, because we see this all the time with quizzes like this. So many teams are playing, and so many teams know their stuff that everyone will be in 1st place if we didn't have any streak bonuses or speed bonuses. But don't worry if you're not doing as well as you wanted to, or at least you're not on the leaderboard as you wished, because we do have our random leaderboard position prizes as well. So if you come in 20th, 10th, or 5th, you will win our random leaderboard position prizes. And also, don't forget, we have our house prizes that we give out every month. So this might be the only quiz you play. But if in a few months' time, your team is up on the leaderboard and you get pulled out the random draw and you still win, that's still winning something. Whilst we're waiting in the chat, I'm going to ask the same old question I tend to ask every Marvel quiz, but I want to know, if you could be any of the characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you could have their powers, if you could have their background or story, who would it be? Whose life would you want to live in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Kirsty, I did see you comment a few minutes ago about Celine quiz. We'll put it on the list. We need to see a few other people request a Celine quiz, and maybe then we'll do it. A lot of people say Wanda. I'd have to agree. She's very, very, very powerful. And she's one of my favourites, so it's quite a surprise that I haven't watched WandaVision just yet. Moon, we are on a break. My video, well, I mean, I can tell you that we're on a break, but you can't hear me if you're not watching the video. But we are on a break. We are going to come back at 20:37 with round 4. I'm going to be here to entertain you as best I can in the break. Samuel, very, very nice answer. You'd like to be 4 because then you look like Chris Hemsworth. It's a very, it's a very simple answer there. Ooh, Jody, didn't appreciate Wanda until I watched WandaVision. Definitely need to get on here. Maybe that's going to be my weekend binge. We'll see. I'm going to take this opportunity to let you know about the other quizzes that we have coming up in the next few weeks, because if you are having fun tonight, you can join us for more quizzes. Every Sunday we have a free quiz, or at least most Sundays we have a free quiz. This Sunday our free quiz is flags and countries. So if you are a bit of a geography nerd and you like your flags and you know your flags from each different country, join us on Sunday for our flags and countries. Completely free to play, and there are still prizes up for grabs. So if you've got nothing else better to do on Sunday, join us for our flags and countries quiz, booking tickets through Eventbrite. And then next Wednesday, so same time next week, we have a bit more of a niche quiz. We have a Schitt's Creek live online pub quiz. So if you're a big fan of the sitcom, I call it sitcom, right? Schitt's Creek. Join us next week for a Schitt's Creek live online pub quiz. I'm excited for that. I binge watched Schitt's Creek a couple of weeks ago. Fell in love with it, so I'm very happy that we are doing that as a quiz as well. Steve would like to be Ant-Man so he can flirt with Cap. So round 4 is all about phase 3. Now, there are a lot of films in phase 3. I think there's about 10, maybe 12. There's a lot of films in phase 3. So there's maybe even one question for each film, if that. So there's a lot of knowledge in there. That might be the hardest round yet, maybe barring the last round. Kirsty is my sis, so I grew up listening to Celine, so I'd probably do better on that one. Only watched the Marvel films once during the first lockdown. As a reminder, we are giving out a special achievement. We'll probably give out a few to our favourite team names tonight. Achievements are your way of earning extra points for your house. So whilst you might not win anything particularly, you will win your house some extra points, which does mean that you have a better chance of winning some prizes at the very end of every month. I've got a few favourites already. I'm going to start making a note of which ones are my favourites. Let me know in the YouTube live chat if you've heard of a few that you think are deserving of the best team name tonight. I've got a few favourites. It's going to be hard to narrow it down to a small few. But we do end up giving more and more out every quiz because there's just so many good ones. Steph, how do you check your achievements? So if you are signed up to the email newsletter, you'll get an email notification every time you earn an achievement. We are trying to fix a certain way where you can kind of log into an account and see what achievements you are. That's currently in the works. So at the moment you can't see. You can ask us. Maybe ask us after the quiz. Give us a tweet or an Instagram or a Facebook message just to see what you have, and we'll definitely let you know. Angie, our first quiz and loving it. You are the turd blossoms. Why Gamora cracked somebody up. The challenge accepted is a good one. The Marvelettes. Our name is smart yet logical. Captains of Marvel. There's obviously loads that I haven't managed to shout out because there are so many. So hopefully I will be able to give some more shout outs as we play. I'll have a quick look now. Who do we have? We've got I like Hawk, I know all the answers. Bella the cat is a flirkin. Steve, Bucky and Sam. Rabbit with a ray gun is a good one. The Winners Soldiers. Howard the Duck. Tony Stanks. Puny Mortals. Thanos was right. For some reason, I like My Dad's Fat Like Thor. I think that's just I don't know why I like that one. We've got The Big Dip, Mew Mew, Genius Billionaire, Playboy Philanthropist, Friend from Work. We've got a few variations of that. Okie dokie, Loki, let's do the hokey cokey. I also liked Peter Packer, Pick to Pecker, Pickle Pepper Potts. That's a good one as well. That good girl, if I change my team name now, will I lose my points? No, you will not. You can log in. As long as you use your unique player ID, you can leave and rejoin under another team name, and you will still keep all your points. Okay, about 3 more minutes before we kick off round 4 again. I hope you're all refreshed. I hope a bit of a break maybe is all you need to come back with a vengeance in round 4 and round 5. Pull a bimini after the break, come back, storm it. You might even overthrow the current front runner. You never know. Katie, my nanny's playing and she's 63. She loves Marvel and wants a shout out. Well, hello, Katie's nan. Hope you're having a great time. Are you on the wine as well with me? Or are you having a nice cup of tea? Let me know. Amber, we just found out we have to move flat and are distracting ourselves with this great quiz and wine. Love Team Bucky's Boys. Very nice. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, QuizWhip HQ. Give us a nice tweet or Instagram story. We'd love to know what your circumstance is, what you're doing while you play a quiz. You might even have a Marvel film on in the background with no sound playing as you play. I don't know. I just like knowing what you all do as you play quizzes. Are you playing on your own? Are you playing with a group? Do you have a nice FaceTime or WhatsApp or Zoom call going on with your friends and other households? It's a bit dark to play in the garden, but very, very soon you'll be able to play with other people in the same room. How crazy is that going to be? Adam, Civil War is better than the Winter Soldier. I agree. I mean, is it a controversial opinion? I think Winter Soldier is one of the most boring films in the franchise. Okay, doke. 1 more minute to go until we kick off round 4. Oh, nice. Lots of requests from people for quizzes. Jess kind of requested Gilmore Girls or Grey's Anatomy quiz. I mean, I can't speak for Gilmore Girls, but I would love to do the Grey's Anatomy quiz. I would recommend, before we kick off round 4, give your YouTube live stream a refresh if you think you need to. You never know, your internet might have stuttered, you might be a few more seconds behind, and you might want to just make sure that you've got the most up-to-date version of the live stream, because sometimes that can happen. If you are having any problem with questions not showing up, I know that at least one person has said that, give the platform a refresh if you think that's happening, and that might just, kick it into a gear or two. I don't know what that means. Just turn it off and on again, basically. You can give it a refresh. Okay, we're at 2037. I think we are going to kick off round 4. Round 4 is phase 3. There's a lot of films to pack into here, so I think we have to jump into it. I'm getting a bit of hate here for saying that I don't like Winter Soldier. Anna, you have no movie taste. Captain America and the Winter Soldier is the best captains. No. Civil War is the best. Okay, it's 2037. Let's kick it off, shall we? Let's start earning you some more points. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Let's get you winning some prizes. And let's have some more fun as we just refresh our knowledge. And let's just all chat about our favourite Marvel films as we play the quiz. Let's jump into it. Question number 1 in round 4. In Captain America Civil War, the formal ceremony of the signing of the Sokovia Accords was planned to be where? Vienna, Zurich, Berlin, or Oslo? In Captain America Civil War, the formal ceremony of the signing of the Sokovia Accords was planned to be where? Vienna, Zurich, Berlin, Oslo. Where was the formal ceremony? Obviously, a big bomb happened. Somebody died. It wasn't very nice. But where was it? Was it Vienna, Zurich, Berlin, or Oslo? And your time is up. The correct answer is Vienna. The formal signing of the Sokovia Accords was in Vienna. 51% if you got that one right. Another tricky one for some of you. Well done to Get Help. You're the fastest, but who else got it right? The Night Monkeys, Avengers Assembled, as Guardians of the Galaxy, the Discombobulators, Peggy is Queen, I Could Do This All Day, and Team Thor. Well done to you. Next question. In Doctor Strange, in which sanctum does Stephen Strange find the Cloak of Levitation? Is it the Hong Kong, London, New York, or Nepal sanctums? In Doctor Strange, in which sanctum does Stephen Strange find the Cloak of Levitation? Is it Hong Kong, London, New York, or Nepal? Where does he find the Cloak of Levitation? Is it Hong Kong, London, New York, Nepal? Where does he find it? Kirsty, we all agree with you. The Thor the Dark World is awful. Unless we have some crazy Thor the Dark World super fans in here. I don't know. The correct answer there is New York. New York is where he finds a Cloak of Levitation. There is no Nepal phantom. But New York is where he finds it. 55% if you got that one right. Another tricky one for some of you, but MVC2, Iron Man Infinite Combo, Macbeth, How Many Quizzes Do We Win? Just One, Tony Stanks, The Starkers, Bam Bilson, Lady Marvel, you all got that one right. Next question. What was the name of Ego's plan for an extinction level event as seen in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? The purification, the reduction, the destruction, or the expansion? What was the name of Ego's plan for an extinction level event as seen in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? The purification, the reduction, the destruction, or the expansion? What was the name for his plan? Okay, apparently some people liked Thor the Dark World. I mean, Thor is my favourite anyway, I think, so there is still a bit of love for it, but when I was watching them in order, I must have fell asleep about 3 times, and I had to try, 4 or 5 times to actually watch it. Even though I love Natalie Portman, I love Thor, so it should have been a great film for me, but apparently not. The correct answer there is The Expansion. Who got that one right? They're Starkers, another quiz, another Doug, Marvel Masters, who the hell is Bucky? Gamora the Explorer. We've got Orange Slices and the Winter Soldiers. Well done to you. Next question. In Spider-Man Homecoming, Peter Parker's fellow classmates are trapped in which famous building? Empire State Building, Washington Monument, Hoover Dam, or Brooklyn Bridge? In Spider-Man Homecoming, Peter Parker's fellow classmates are trapped in which famous building? The Empire State Building, the Washington Monument, the Hoover Dam, or the Brooklyn Bridge? I just clearly need to watch them all again. Is there a booby prize? If you come in last place, there is a special achievement for coming last place, but there's no real prizes, I'm afraid. In Spider-Man Homecoming, where are Peter Parker's classmates trapped? They are trapped in the Washington Monument. 95% if you got them right. That was an easy one for most of you. I'm trying to find some more teams to shut out. Thunos will lose. We'll do that together too. As Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy, Wonder Quizian, Garlands of the Galaxy. We have a Hulk, Trash Pandas, Phase 9, Penis Parker. Well done to you. You all got that one right. Next question. As seen in Black Panther, the Jabari tribe worship the god Hanuman, who takes the form of which animal? Snake, gazelle, gorilla, elephant. As seen in Black Panther, the Jabari tribe worship the god Hanuman, who takes the form of which animal? Snake, gazelle, gorilla, elephant. Hanuman takes the form of which animal? This is the god that the Jabari tribe worship. Snake, gazelle, gorilla, elephant. And your time is up. The correct answer there is gorilla. How many quizzes do we win? Just one. You are the fastest. Well done to you. But who else got it right? Morgan 3000, Guardians of the Galaxy Beeves, does whatever an iron can. We've got Orange Slices, Iron Fist of Pure Emotion, Blue Chance Bandits, Our Soul Stones, Mew Mew, and Lieutenant Trouble. You all got that one right. Next question. We're in Infinity War now. We're nearing to the end. After the snap in Avengers Infinity War, Thanos sees a vision of who? Tony Stark, Nebula, Doctor Strange, or Gamora? After the snap in Avengers Infinity War, Thanos sees a vision of who? Tony Stark, Nebula, Doctor Strange, Gamora. Who does Thanos see a vision of? Is it Tony Stark, Nebula, Doctor Strange, or Gamora? The infamous snap. The time is up. The correct answer is Gamora. Thanos sees a vision of Gamora. 95% of you got that one right. Exactly, Adam. What did it cost? You all knew it. It all was imprinted in your brain. I'm trying to find some new teams. Spider-Man Quiz from Home, Spring Soldiers, Cap's Beard Fan Club, Shawarma Forever, Hawk and the Summer Soldier, We Are Groot. Well done to you. You all got that one right. Next question, still in Infinity War. In Avengers Infinity War, who is the first character we see disappear from the snap? Winter Soldier, Black Panther, Spider-Man, or Scarlet Witch? In Avengers Infinity War, who is the first character we see disappear from the snap? Is it Winter Soldier, Black Panther, Spider-Man, or Scarlet Witch? What did it cost? AJ, I can get it for you cheaper. I like it. In Avengers Infinity War, who is the first character we see disappear from the snap? Your time is up. The correct answer is the Winter Soldier. 65% if you got that one right. Actually, I thought that was going to be a hard one. Apparently not. Well done to We'll Lose. We'll do that together too. You're the fastest there, but who else got it right? The Book Order, No Wrong Answers, The Marshmallows, I'm Inevitable, Ginger Tom, and Iron Man Sucks. You all got that one right too. Next question. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, Scott Lang founded X-Con, but what type of company is this? Accounting, security, logistics, marketing. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, Scott Lang founded X-Con, but what type of company is this? Accounting, security, logistics, marketing. I'll be honest here. Apparently I wasn't paying attention in Ant-Man and the Wasp because it wasn't until I was rewriting questions and reading questions when I realised ex-con was a pun because they hired ex-cons. I was an idiot when I was watching it. It took me until today to realise what the joke was. Your time is up. The correct answer there is security. Ex-con is a security company. Another easy one for most of you. 96% if you got that one right. Flirking hell. Give the shield back, John. On your left. The Infinity Moaners, friend of Point Break, and Thick Daddy Thanos. Well done to you. You all got that one right. I think did a lot of you change your team names halfway, in the break? Because there's a lot of new team names I'm loving. Next question. Who decapitates Thanos after learning he had destroyed the Infinity Stones in Avengers Endgame? Was it Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, or Thor? Who decapitates Thanos after learning he had destroyed the Infinity Stones in Avengers Endgame? Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, or Thor? Kirsty, oh dear, Josh. KB, at least I'm not the only one. Oh my god, I just got it when you said, lol, ex-con. I mean, that's just to say how stupid most, technology companies, their names, how stupid they sound. Your time is up. Was this an easy one? I think it was, yeah. 98% of you getting this one right. The correct answer was Thor. Well done if you got that one right. Most of you did. Next question. We're still in Endgame. In Avengers Endgame, which Infinity Stone does Hulk retrieve when he goes back in time? Soul, time, space, or mind? In Avengers Endgame, which Infinity Stone does Hulk retrieve when he goes back in time? Soul, time, space, or mind? Which Infinity Stone does Hulk get? Is it soul, time, space, or mind? Which one is it? I'm sure some of you must have, pre the quiz, written out like a graph, all the stones, what colour they are, where they were found. You must have an Infinity Stone map. I'm sure at least one of you have. Did you get this one right? The correct answer was time. 89% of you getting this one right, of course. Another easy one. I thought this was going to be a hard round, but apparently not. Let's give some different shout outs, shall we? Malcolm in the Vintage Folder, we've got orange slices. 1, 2, 3, 4. You all got that one right. That is the end of round 4. I nearly said round 4 then. That's the end of round 4. I'm going to give you the top 5 teams again. And then we are going to very quickly get the last round over and done with because we've got 10 minutes until we're meant to end. We might overrun a little bit, so I apologise in advance, but we'll try and get it wrapped up before 9. The top 5 teams in Phase 3 are... In 5th place, we have Peggy is Queen. In 4th place, we have We'll Lose, We'll Do That Together too. In 3rd place, we have How Many Quizzes Do We Win? Just One. In 2nd place, for that round only, we have Get Help. And in 1st place, for that round only, we have Macbeth. Well done if you're on the top 5 teams there. Clearly some front runners. We'll see if anything changes. Yeah, some of you are saying, yeah, very sad there's no Captain Marvel or Far From Home questions. There's too many films, too many question opportunities to put in one round. We should have put it into 2 rounds, clearly. We have 1 round left to go. This is your last chance to get as many points as you can. And it's a good round if you do well at it, because this is one which, might change the leaderboard. We usually do find that the last round, like I said before, it tests different areas of the brain. Some of you are faster on these questions, and it is an image question. How it's going to work is I'm going to show you an image of a still from a Marvel film, but one character is going to have a big circle covering their face. So you can't see who it is. What you need to do is look at the clues in the scene, look at what they're wearing, try and figure out who it is, and then we need the first letter of their real name. So as in the practice round, if it was Tony Stark, we'd be looking for T. If it was Spider-Man, we'd be looking for P for Peter Parker. We want real names. We don't want superhero names. We're looking for real names. Let's jump into it. I'm sure you're going to pick it up really quickly, real easily. let's get it over and done with. Question number 1 in round 5. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is it? I'm sure you know who it is. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? I feel like I need to top up my wine while I'm waiting. And your time is up. This is of course Ned leads. So N is what we were looking for. Although we are accepting E because his name is Edward. So we are accepting N and E. So I'm going to just quickly make sure that if you did put E, you did get a point. Let's just double check. This is the only one where there's a potential. So just want to make sure that we give you points if you deserve it. So N is what we were looking for, but you did get points if you said E. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is their name? What is the first letter of their name? Theo, is it T for Tony or A for Anthony? As I just kind of mentioned, go for the obvious, but we will give you a point if you do put their real first name. Real letter, first letter of first name. Go for the obvious, that's what I'll say. And your time is up. This is Yondu. So Y is what we were looking for. Macbeth, fastest again, well done. But well done to It's Been Agatha All Along, The Strangers, Cog and Meek, Friend of Point Break, We Are Also Groot, and The Incredible Sulk, if we don't win. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is their first name? And what is the first letter of their name? Who is this? What is their real name? This is a... you wanted your Captain Marvel questions, right? Your time's up. The correct answer is, this is Maria Rambeau. So M is what we were looking for. 74% if you got this one right, so easy one for most of you. Well done to Spooderman, The Real New Master 69, Peter Parker, Picked a Pecker, Pickle Pepper Potts, and America's Ass. You all got that one right, well done. Next question, what is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? Who is it? What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is it? Bit of a tricky one because there's no immediate clues, but I think if you put your mind to it, you can work it out. Your time is up. This is Jane Foster. So J is what we were looking for. Ooh, 46% if you got them right. So not as many as before. I am Groot is the answer. Well done. You were the fastest. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is their real name? What is the first letter of their real name? Who is this? Some of you are so quick. So quick. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? And your time is up. This is Ava. So A is what we're looking for, otherwise known as Ghost. But Ava is what we were looking for. Ooh, 24% of you got this one right. This might have been the hardest question so far. Well done to Lieutenant Trouble, Stucky on the answer, Quiz Whiplash. You knew it, you got the one right, and you're all pretty quick, so well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? So remember, we're looking for a letter. We're not looking for a name. We're looking for the first letter of this hidden character's real name. Your time is up. This is good old Sharon. Sharon Carter. F is what we're looking for. 65%, maybe another hard one for some of you. Well done to Puny Mortals, Winter Witch, Kicking Names and Taking Ass. Iron Man is the best. My vowels are all over the place. Iron Man is the best 3000. Well done. You got that one right. Next question. Only got a few left. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their real name? I can already sense some of you in the chat getting a bit salty because you might not doing as well as maybe you'd like. But you know what? Hopefully we've given you a bit of fun. Brightened up your Wednesday. Who is this? What is the first letter of their real name? Your time is up. The correct answer is Phil Coulston, so P is what we were looking for. A bit of an easier one, 78% if you got this one. Well done if you did. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? His first name is Agent. I respectfully disagree. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Okay. Oh, something very strange happened on that question. The correct answer, this is Luis. L is what we were looking for. Well done if you got that one right. Corgan Meek, you were the fastest. Well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? Who is this? Kirsty, no salt here. I'm genuinely enjoying the banter. I'm pretty rubbish, but happy. I'm glad you're having fun regardless, even though you're, not maybe doing as well as you wanted. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Your time is up. This is Darcy, so D is what we were looking for. 76% of you got this one right, so another easy one for most of you. Well done to on your left, the low keys, who the hell is Bucky, Team Thor, Narvis, why is Gamora, and Peggy is Queen. And the last question in this quiz. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Who is it? Which character is this? This might be the hardest one of the few, but we'll see how you do. What is the first letter of this hidden character's real name? Your time is up. That was the last question. This is Fandral. F is what we were looking for. Let's see how you all did on that question. Fandral, he's a very handsome chap. I liked him in Once Upon a Time. I still like him now, even with a weird beard. F is what we were looking for. Let's see how well you all did on that question. It's the last question. There's so much tension in it. That was a hard one. Only 28% if you got that one right. So if you did get it right, that's a good question to get right. That might put you ahead. Bunch of a-holes. You were the fastest. Well done. But Live and La Vida Loki, Quiz Whiplash, We'll Lose. We'll do that together too. Kicking Names and Taking Ass. And oh snap, you were right as well. And that is the end of round 5, the last round in the quiz. Let's jump into the top 5 for that round only before we jumped into the actual leaderboard. Let's bring myself up nice and big for you. So, in 5th place for that round only, we have It's Been Agatha All Along. In 4th place for that round only, we have Quiz Whiplash. In 3rd place for that round only, we have Korg and Meek. In 2nd place for that round only, we have Kicking Names and Taking Us. And in 1st place for that round, quite astonishingly, we do have Macbeth again. Well done to you. That might be the first time this has happened. There might be not as much tension in the leaderboard as I would have hoped. But let's jump into the leaderboard, shall we? We're going to give the announcement of the top 10 teams and the winner of all of our prizes tonight. If you are not in any of these, don't worry, the full leaderboard will be live on our website within the next 24 hours. So if you still want to know where you landed, you can go to QuizWhip.co.uk to see exactly where you landed and how many points you got compared to everybody else. But before we give you the winners of our random leaderboard prizes, we have 3 teams who we have awarded the best team names tonight. Some of them are very, very... There were so many written team names tonight, but we've given 3 the special achievement of the best team name. We do have To Challenge accepted. We also have Don't Call Me Shuri and Peter Parker, Picked a Peck of Pickled Pepper Pots. Those 3 were my favourites. Well done to you. Great team names. You've got a nice special achievement and you've won some nice points for your house. But let's jump into the winners tonight. As a reminder, this is our random leaderboard position prizes tonight. So, in 20th place, with 1,234 points, we have Latuva Forever. Well done. You've won a £10 gift voucher of your choice and a free ticket to a future quiz. We'll be in touch with you in the next day to sort out your prize. And now we're going to jump into the top 10. In 10th place, with 1,298 points, we have I Am Groot Is the Answer. Well done to you. We'll be in touch with you with your prize within the next day. In 9th place, with 1,308 points, we have Peggy is Queen. In 8th place, with 1,318 points, we have How Many Quizzes Do We Win? Just One. In 7th place, with 1,345 points, we have The Incredible Sulk, If We Don't Win. In 6th place, with 1,360 points, we have Why Is Gamora? In 5th place, and the last winner of our random leaderboard position prizes, with 1,402 points, we have Team Thor. Congratulations to you. We'll be in touch with you after the quiz to start your prize too. And now our top 4. In 4th place, with 1,546 points, we have Get Help. In 3rd place, with 1,567 points, we have Kicking Names and Taking Us. In 2nd place, with 1,609 points, we have It's Been Agatha All Along. And in 1st place, in 3rd place, I think to no surprise to many, with 2,150 points, we have Macbeth. Well done to you. Astonishing. I don't think this has actually ever happened where a team has stormed it so well. Congratulations to you. We'll be in touch with you after the quiz to start your prize too. Hopefully you enjoyed the quiz tonight, regardless of where you came. We hope it brightened up your Wednesday. I don't know what you would have done other than play this quiz, but I'm hoping that we brightened up your Wednesday regardless. Reminder, on Sunday, our next quiz, completely free quiz, but there's still prizes up for grabs. We have our Flags and Countries quiz. So go to QuizWhip.co.uk and you can see all of our upcoming quizzes, including the Sunday quiz, Flags and Countries, and you can buy tickets. Hopefully we'll see you again. There's been loads of newcomers tonight, loads of new QuizWhip players. Hopefully we'll see you again. Hopefully we haven't scared you off. But thank you very much. I've had a lot of fun. I've had a great time. Your team names have kept me going and given me a lot of enjoyment, so I've had fun. I hope you have too. But for now, have a great rest of your Wednesday, and hopefully we'll see you at our next quiz. Goodbye for now.